What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. This is Living in Grand Junction, Colorado. Well, this morning, I'm out in the north area in Honeycomb Park. That's the Beehive neighborhood. See what they did there? Oh, a couple years ago, we got Heidi and Chuck from Maui, of all places. They're into a nice little single-story rancher, cute as a button. But today I wanted to give you kind of a breakdown of the North and why it is one of the most popular areas for our clients to want to move into. We're going to do it right now. What is going on, everybody? I'm Robert Hayes, along with my wife Christie and the rest of the team. We are the Hayes Home Group right here in spectacular Grand Junction, Colorado. Hey, if you guys have any questions about the north area, or you are just ready to move out to these incredible surroundings, there's only one way we can help you guys. The information popping up below. Reach out any way that you know how. Give us a phone call, shoot us a text, send us an email, or even send that carrier pigeon. We will always have your back with any questions, and we'll definitely have your back when you're ready to make that move here to gorgeous Grand Junction. So yep, today we're in Honeycomb Park in the north, and about 2 years ago, Heidi and Chuck admitted that they were binge watching our videos from Hawaii. Now, you would think Maui to Grand Junction, what the heck were they thinking? Well, they kind of admitted to me living in Maui and visiting for 4 or 5 days. It's a little bit different. Certainly Christie and I have done that, and we had an absolute blast, but they were ready for a change. They're retired, so they wanted to make their way here to Grand Junction after binge watching all those videos on our channel. So we got them into a gorgeous little rancher there in the Beehive neighborhood. The day that we were doing the showings for them, we probably were in the middle of looking at 12 properties. That was home number 6. They said, Robert, this is the neighborhood that we want to be in. And come to find out, they really loved the fact that her medical provider, she could walk across one street and be in the little parking lot where her doctor is. They've got a Banfield Pet Hospital right there in that little center. Mediterranean Greek grill that they love going to. A little coffee place in walking distance. And then, of course, they have this cool setting here to walk through in Honeycomb Park. So why is the north so darn popular? Well, I don't know if I would call it the heartbeat of Grand Junction, because every area in Grand Junction has its own pulse, but you have absolutely everything in the north area. But I guess we first have to kind of define where the north area is. I'll put up a little satellite image so you guys can get a feel for what the north area is all about. It's essentially between 24 and 28 road, so about 4 miles east-west. The southern border being Patterson Road, which is our main east-west road throughout the Grand Valley. And then it'll extend north of Patterson about another 4 or 5 miles as well. So that is the north area of Grand Junction, and everything that you could possibly want is definitely in the north. I'm going to keep walking this way towards this little pond area they have here at Honeycomb Park. People walking around this morning, doing a little hike along these walking trails, walking paths, I guess you could say. It's just a nice morning here in Grand Junction. So as far as what is in the north, well, as I mentioned, pretty much everything. You've got St. Mary's Hospital, our largest hospital in the north area. Canyon View Park, right there off 24 Road, is going to be in the north area. Book Cliff Country Club, golf course facility, the Horizon Drive Business Center, where you got the Safeway store, all kinds of restaurants along Horizon Drive. And then, of course, don't forget the airport is in the north area as well. So everything that you could possibly want. The mall is in the north area. Home Depot, Kohl's, Dillard's, all the things that you would want are just going to be right at your doorstep for the most part, right here in the north. Cool little setting right here in Honeycomb Park. Another cool thing about the north is the variety of home styles and price points and options that you can find. Now, the median home price for July 2025 in the north was about $575, but again, that's the median. A bunch of stuff below, obviously some stuff above that. Now, certainly you're going to be way less than, well, probably not way less, but a little less than that here in Fall Valley, which is a little older neighborhood. And I like that about the north. You've got older neighborhoods established like Fall Valley here. And then if you want something new, you can find that too. Copper Creek in the north area. That's only a couple of years old. Gorgeous homes. You can get into the Enclave in the north area. Brand new subdivision. Founders Colony you can get into in the north area. Brand spanking new. Now, if you are someone who is looking for maybe something smaller, a condominium, maybe a patio home, something along those lines, you can get into Fountain Greens in the north area. We featured that neighborhood a few times, and you've got just a few choices to choose from there. They'll take care of your snow removal, you know, the twice a year snow removal that you might need there in Fountain Greens. You're not going to pay an arm and a leg for HOA. They've got a nice little setting kind of like this in Fountain Greens as well. So if you want new, you want a little more established, you can find that in the north as far as home options for sure. If you head towards the, I guess you would say, the eastern edge of the north area, you can find other established neighborhoods, gorgeous homes in neighborhoods like Spring Valley, right there, kind of off Patterson Road and 28 Road. Paradise Hills, way north. Some super cool homes out there in Paradise Hills, and you're gonna feel, and I think I've mentioned this before, you guys, Patterson Road is essentially just right beyond the neighborhood there, Beehive, where that Mediterranean Greek grill is and the coffee shop. But you head a mile north of Patterson Road and you feel like you are out in the middle of nowhere. So you have a feel of having a little more space, but still being, again, 8-10 minutes from just about anything in the downtown area or along Patterson Road. Other neighborhoods kind of on the eastern edge of the north area. Grandview subdivision, spectacular homes. Got a few clients in there in the Grandview neighborhood. So it just really has everything that you can possibly want. Now, of course, you're going to have views of the monument, a little hazy today, there to the south. And depending on where you're at in the north, you could have a 360-degree view. You could have the monument view, the Book Cliff view, you can have the Grand Mesa view. So it just depends on how your home is situated and what neighborhood you're in. But the north certainly has a lot to offer for those looking for a little bit of room, little space, but still be super close to just everything that you could possibly want along this Patterson Road corridor between 24 and 28, and have neighborhoods that look like this. So there you go, guys. That's the north area. If you guys have any other questions at all, as much as we love doing these dang videos, we'd love nothing more than to absolutely crush your real estate goals when heading out this way. So the information popping back up below, reach out any way that you know how. Give us a phone call, shoot us a text, send us an email, or even send the dang carrier pigeon. We will always have your back with any questions. We'll definitely have your back when you're ready to make that move here to gorgeous Grand Junction. Till the next video, we'll catch you later.